You are now listening to the Full Sport Press podcast, featuring hosts Jay Hove, Jeff, and Weezy. Please enjoy the show.
Greetings and salutations. I would like to welcome everybody back and some of you for the first time to the Full Sport Press podcast, the premier sports podcast for the consummate sports fan. And this is your one-stop shop for all sports-related news and topics. I am Jay Ho.
It's your boy Big Jeff.
Weezy in the building. Say what's up, Weezy.
What's going on?
How are you, brother?
I'm good, man. I've been working on my yoga breathing, you know?
For sure.
Okay.
Your posture. How's your posture?
Posture sucks, but
It's trash.
yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
You need to come yoga with me one day, man.
I'll pass.
Hot yoga?
Nah, I ain't ready for hot yoga yet.
Okay.
But just yoga, period.
Yeah.
You do
Yoga.
yoga. But you do all the downward dogs and all that stuff?
Yeah, scary cat.
Scary cat?
Relax cat. Scary cat. Relax cat.
Man, episode 209.
Now hold on. No, just can't just go past
I know, right?
it.
Scary cat.
So how many times a week do you do it? It doesn't matter.
I've never said nothing. I never said nothing.
You said your face said it.
I never said nothing.
Your face said it.
If that counts, I
Your
got
face said it.
Your boy shot his gun. You out about
You
it.
out about it.
You
You out
didn't
about
even
it.
say nothing. though.
Yeah, I didn't say nothing.
I didn't want you. I want you to look at me and say
I
that
got
counts.
you.
Slippers
I got
count.
That counts.
Count.
What's up? What's up?
Yeah.
What's up? It feel good, doesn't it?
No. I just want to get it out the way.
All right. Episode 298.5. We're giving the power to the listeners with the Ask FSP Show.
FSP style.
Always FSP style.
Better than know it, man.
Better than believe it.
For sure. We are celebrating our 300th episode, joining forces with Edmondson Chapel Church in Antioch, Tennessee for a coat drive. We're asking our listeners to turn in your new or gently worn winter coats from a smoke-free home.
Yes.
Please DM any of us, including Jeff, Cameraman, Locke, and Weezy, and myself, so we can meet up and deliver the coats to the church. We are accepting coats until the 18th of December, for
All
sure,
right.
man. Most definitely.
Yeah,
Just from a smoke-free home.
for sure. Bring some coats, man. Good thing for the kids. For anybody, really.
Humans.
Yeah,
For the humans. For the
Humans.
humans.
Just bring some coats.
For sure. I love it. I'm excited about it.
Yeah.
Have got a lot of traction.
Lot of
We
traction.
appreciate that.
Yeah.
A lot of coats are coming in. So
Yep.
we have until the 18th, so keep them coming. Weezy, what you got best week? Let's kick it off.
Best week for me was the Seattle Seahawks, man. Touchdown dance from the wide receivers.
Okay.
They did the kind of rendition of a new edition.
For sure they did.
I like
It was
that,
spot
man.
on.
Most definitely.
It was spot on.
Yeah. Can
If
you,
it is love.
what else?
I ain't got
You ain't got it.
You ain't got that?
So, he got it. He know he live for sure. He was singing the whole pre-production. Jeff, what you got?
That's funny. My best of the week, man. I know it's not a hip hop show, but the Game album. Game album's definitely my best of the week.
Really?
Yeah,
Good album?
it's a great album. Above average,
Above average for sure.
very 4.5-ish.
Now come
4.5
on.
reels.
Above average is not 4.5, bro.
4.5.
4.5. No, it's not. You know what?
There you
Average
go.
is 3.
No. I said it's way above average.
No, you said above.
I
What?
got it. Where do you rank this album? Game's album?
What you mean?
It doesn't matter where you rank the game's album.
But see, what do you mean though?
You don't mess with me. You don't mess with me, Jim.
God bless America.
I love this show.
Yeah,
Man.
man.
Oh,
I'm happy.
Second best album of the year though.
Man, anyway, my best of the week is the Slutty Vegan.
Oh,
The
man.
owner,
I love
Pinky
it,
Cole,
man.
is paying off the remaining debts of 30 seniors, Clark Atlanta University.
that's what's up.
Yeah, man. She said this is a, and I quote, charge to the other entrepreneurs to pay it forward.
So
If people poured into you, it's your duty to pay it back. End quote.
And Clearly, can just open like it ain't even open that long.
Sure. Well, however long it's been open, man.
That's a
Shout
great
out
thing.
to Pinky Cole and Slutty Vegan, man. That's dope.
and they
That's what's up.
doing great business down there in Atlanta, right?
Atlanta.
Yeah.
For
Doing
sure.
great business down there. Yeah,
Right
absolutely.
back to you, Weez. What you got?
What worst of the week?
Yeah.
Yeah, my worst of the week was LeBron James, man. The
Okay.
travel.
Oh, yeah.
They gotta stop that, man.
Yeah, no, for sure. Do whatever, you know.
Do whatever, man.
Do whatever.
Most definitely.
The ref just looked away.
Just looked away. Just missed that one totally. What you got, Jeff? Worst of the week?
Keep it in the NBA, man. I don't understand what the Houston Rockets are trying to prove protesting this loss. Like,
Yeah.
You just gotta take that loss.
You gotta take that. You're up 21.
Yeah. You should be more mad at that. Being up 21 and losing the fourth quarter lead like that.
Yeah.
Yes, he made the dunk.
Yeah, that's
yes, it should have been 2 points. And yes, you only lost by 2 points.
Period.
I get it, but you can't protest it.
No, you can't protest.
Not a
But he
regular
made the dunk.
Man, it don't matter, bro. You were up 21 points.
That's what you should be more mad about.
That's
you
not.
mad about.
That's not. That.
And then
that's not
you're
a big
up
deal.
21 and you're still shooting threes.
That's been happening. That's been happening all, since basketball's been played.
They made 5 threes. You know how many threes that they shot?
We don't agree much, but he's absolutely right.
30.
Like,
They were 5 for 30.
That doesn't matter, guys.
Man, whatever.
Like the game of basketball has been going off runs its entire.
it's based off a run.
Yeah, but
it's a game of
if
runs.
a made shot went in the basket, it should count.
But what I'm saying is that didn't dictate the end of that game.
They lost by 2.
They lost by 2. What I'm saying is they were still up when he dunked that ball. They lost the game.
Yeah.
In double overtime. Come on, man.
If that was North Carolina, you'd be saying a different.
I don't give a damn. My worst of the week, Zion Williamson, man. They pushed his tentative return date from 6 to 8 weeks, closer to 8 to 10 weeks. I think he should just sit out the rest of the season. Just start fresh like Ben Simmons, Blake Griffin did. Ended up both winning Rookie of the Years. This is the reason that why the NBA is down 20%. You look at the reason. Injuries. Yeah, the injuries from KD, the Warriors' entire team. KD, and now Zion. Nobody's paying attention to NBA because, we're already looking. Hey, the end is going to be one of the Los Angeles teams against maybe the Bucks or the Raptors again. So, it's one of those things where you just got to figure it out. But
I think the NBA also messed up by not removing those games from
you're doing it now though.
Yeah, look how long it's been.
It took a while.
You knew he wasn't playing opening night and still had that as the first game that was shown.
It's just cocky.
You don't do that.
That's
When you know he wasn't. We're here to see one person for the Pelicans.
Sure.
Not the NFL.
Right. People will watch football just to watch football.
For sure.
Unfortunately, we will. But when it comes to basketball, it's star driven. NBA star
100%.
So your first game of the year out the gate is the Pelicans versus the Raptors.
Right.
And there's no Kawhi on the Raptors.
Right.
There's no Zion on the.
Come on, man.
That's a bad move.
That's a bad move.
Yeah.
For sure, just cocky.
Yeah. Speaking of, make sure you check us out on iTunes, Facebook, Instagram, Google Play, Stitcher, Beyond Pod, YouTube, and of course, the SoundCloud page to catch up on the full archive of past episodes of FSP. Just search Full Sport Press Podcast. And after you do that, check out the On Deck TV Hip Hop Podcast with Animal Brown and Spike Lee each and every Wednesday. And don't forget producer and Metro on the boards. This week's episode is the Game and Fabulous album review.
Fabulous had the better album. For
That's
sure.
a hot dog line. That is a terrible take you just had right there.
No, for sure.
He has a song called what? Say it with me, everybody. Daydreaming.
No, I mean you stuck on one song. It's a good album, man. I just got finished listening to it, and it's a really good album. Games album's all right.
Games album's 4.5.
I mean, he names drops every single song. Shout out to the guys, man.
Way more substance.
Yeah, not a lot of substance because it always goes back to Dr. Dre or him being a blood or him Nipsey Hussle, or then you can go back to Kendrick Lamar, then the West Coast, and then we wearing Chucks, and then my brother is a bitch, and then you
named like 10 things. This is what Fab's album's about.
Man.
It's daydreaming. Lost my bae.
You didn't
Love
even
my
listen
bae.
to the song.
I miss my bae.
You didn't even listen to
Somebody
the
bring
song.
bae back.
You can't say stuff like that. And I know you ain't listening to
Wherefore
the
our
song.
style did bae go?
For sure. Speaking of Where Art Thou, fresher than your average podcast. Me and my dog
That's high level podcasting right there.
I'm podding right
I
now.
like that.
I'm podding right now. It's a self-help fashion podcast directly related to improving everyday fashion. Same great content. Catch our latest issue. It's 55. It's up right now. Directly for the culture. Hit the hotline 629-777-5565 and drop a voicemail so we can answer your fashion related questions on the next issue. Wear your kicks and sing responsibly. Sure.
And you can read up on your favorite FSP co-host. Allergies.
I want to shake.
You should a little bit.
Hey.
Purchase your FSP merchandise.
Too crazy.
And catch up on the past episodes from the shows we just mentioned and much, much more. How you do that, you ask? Weezy. Just simply search www.realvillemedia.com. Tell a friend to support the real.
RMG most definitely. Jeff, you got 10 good wrestling seconds.
Oh, man.
Let's start the clock.
All right. So Raw was in Nashville this past week.
Dang it. Did you go, Jeff?
I did not. Glad I didn't. I'm tell you why.
Uh-oh.
So currently, Raw is running a storyline with Bobby Lashley. We all know who Bobby Lashley is.
Yeah, big Bobby Lashley.
Yeah, strong black guy, right? Bald head black guy. He looks like a middle linebacker.
Steal your girl.
Yeah, literally. So they're running a storyline right now where he's stealing someone's wife. A gentleman named Rusev. He's married to a Caucasian lady named Lana.
Okay.
Follow me on this one.
I'm with you.
So
I know where you're going.
Okay.
I know the street.
Rusev is Russian, by the way.
Rusev's Russian. His Lana, well, he's actually Bulgarian, but who cares? Who's counting, right? So,
same thing.
but Lana,
No, it's not children.
Caucasian, not the same thing.
Not the same thing at all.
But Lana's a Caucasian lady, right? Keep up with me. Fast forward to this week. Rusev and Lashley, Rusev has Lashley, air quotes, arrested, right? Here in Nashville. The on-air cop that's from Nashville says to Lashley, remember, Lashley's the black guy, bald-head black guy with muscles with the white lady blonde hair, right? We do things a little bit differently around here, buddy.
Really?
On live TV.
Mm-hmm. I bet you did.
Live TV.
Mm-hmm.
Do better, WWE.
Dude, yeah. For sure.
Just.
Hey, Jeff, I'm telling you, I've been trashing them for about 2 months now.
just
I might pour the plug on Jeff.
You might
Pour the plug, man.
Man, take a rest of seconds. might turn
Might be
into
over. Might be quiet.
10 good hip hop seconds. Sure.
Man, that was a tough listen right there. I said, wait, did he just say? Yeah, rewind it.
Yeah.
Check Twitter. Twitter was ablaze after.
Yeah.
Like, oh,
That's
this
crazy.
is terrible. All right.
In case you missed it, man. Speaking of an idiot, Bengals fan Jeff Lanham is a Bengals fan. Clearly, they're 0-11 to start things. So what he did, he said to himself, "I'm not coming down until they win a game." So he slept at the top of his restaurant for 57 nights in a well-furnished tent on the roof. Yeah. On Sunday, December 1st, he was able to sleep in his own bed.
Nice.
He had a heater, clothes, snacks, and a cot. He would come down and use the bathroom and the shower.
Nice.
And his meals were delivered by either a restaurant staffee or his wife, who would also bring him clean clothes from their home, which is a few minutes away. Jeff clearly is a Bengals fan that made a bad pact to sleep on that roof. And had his entire family join him for Thanksgiving on the roof.
On the roof?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, man.
Wow.
Bengals finally won their first game against the Jets, 22-6. Shout out to Andy Dalton for that.
Yeah.
Shout out to you, Jeff. You almost made Yellow Box Cheerios.
Very close.
But they won.
They won.
So we had to switch it up.
We still might need to send him a
That
snack
mini
box.
size box.
Oh, yeah, the little joint.
Yeah.
For sure. Those little joints.
That's tough.
That worked. Little water.
Yeah, his family.
Can't get milk in that.
Family's real, though. That's a real family right
Yeah,
there.
for sure. He just probably bring in the bread, for sure. Or he works for the WWE.
Oh, my God.
One of the two.
One of the two. Now, tweet us with questions throughout the week at Full Sport Press. Don't forget to comment and give us a thumbs up or a thumbs down on the YouTube page, on the iTunes page. Please rate and subscribe. But more importantly, don't forget to tell a friend
To tell a friend.
Tell a friend.
that the revolution will be podcasted. And before we get started with the first half, Weezy, do you have a Yellow Box of Cheerios award recipient for the listeners?
I do. This
doesn't matter who you have.
has been this has been a wild show. My goodness gracious.
I didn't get away you did.
I mean, holy shit, man.
Raise it.
And they get wow.
Oh, you got them.
Damn. This week's award recipient is Tim Ryans.
Yeah, it is, man. The San Francisco 49ers have suspended radio analyst Tim Ryan for one game following his comment that Baltimore Ravens quarterback Lamar Jackson stated that he had an advantage in faking handoffs, Jeff. Ryan said, and I quote, "He's really good at that fake, that Lamar Jackson.
Yeah.
But when you consider his dark skin color with a dark football, with a dark uniform, you cannot see that thing," in reference to the football, end quote. He said this on air.
Live.
Ryan, a former player for the Chicago Bears, has been a radio announcer for the 49ers for 6 seasons. And prior to that, he was a TV analyst for Fox. Now, I circle back and listened to him, the way that he presented it. And honestly, he really didn't mean it that way. Yeah. But you have to be aware of where the hell you are, what the hell you're saying. Yeah.
What world you living in.
For sure. Yeah. At the end of the day, I mean, he was dead wrong. It was tone deaf. He didn't know what the hell he was saying, but he didn't mean any harm or a malicious way of saying it. But at the end of the day, he's getting that Yellow Box of Cheerios. Yeah. And he shouldn't have said that shit, for sure.
Did he apologize?
He did, for sure. And he got suspended for a week. One game. Yeah. So that's cool. But I really think Tim Ryan, he didn't necessarily mean anything by it. but at the same time, still.
My question to you is,
Talk to me.
if he wasn't a 49ers announcer, would you cut him this
100%.
bill?
Yeah, I'm shooting him some bill because he really didn't mean it. I don't think he meant it.
I listened to it. It was cringeworthy.
It was cringy, for sure.
I just think he was trying to make a point, for
sure.
and it just didn't.
Did y'all hear that Richard Sherman came to us?
Yeah, for sure. I'm telling you, that dude right there, he didn't mean it that way.
Yeah.
It just came out wrong.
Yeah.
For sure. Because Richard Sherman's pretty
Yeah,
diligent as far as
we know what
how
side
he
on.
likes his races.
Yeah, he chose the side.
for
Richard
sure.
Sherman chose the side.
You got to choose a side for sure. Get that out to him, Weezy. How you getting it to him, Doc?
No, it wasn't FedEx.
With FedEx that joint?
Yeah.
Okay, for sure.
Overnight.
No, we can go overnight to him.
Yeah. 2 day.
Yeah, it's
2 day.
Stay on the 2 day ship.
Sure, most definitely. You guys ready to get started the first half?
Let's do it.
Let's go.
The first half is underway.
First half, the hottest sports news of the past week, like we do each and every week here at the Full Sport Press Podcast. Before we get started, I am Jay Ho.
It's your boy Big Jeff.
I'm Weezy. How's it going?
Weezy, where can they find you at on social media, my brother?
FSP_Weezy on IG, and I'm at Weezy on Twitter. Holla at me.
For sure. Most definitely.
Holla at me.
Jeff, what about you, brother?
Jay Easley 84 across all social media platforms.
For sure. And I'm JAIHOV on Instagram and Twitter. Had a conversation this week on Twitter. It's been spicy.
Your Facebook open back up?
I've never had a Facebook. That's cap.
Yeah, we all had it.
Definitely had Facebook. I just don't even use it.
Yeah, I got
you.
It's weird. It's weird on that Facebook, man.
Facebook's weird.
Yeah, for sure. You almost got me right there.
Yeah.
The rock's flying. Yeah, he's trying to set me up. Yeah, for sure. And it's FSP_cameraman on Instagram. Being his DM, just sliding that guy's DMs because the coats, just for the coats.
Just for the coats.
Don't go on my DMs.
Dang.
Yeah, all right.
Weez, you got a new segment.
I do.
What's the name of it?
3 and out.
How many did they give you?
I asked for 5, but they gave me 3.
Let's do it.
All right. Last week it was a pretty decent week in the NFL. It wasn't too long. Aaron Rodgers threw 4 touchdowns. Mr. Trubisky had a great game. So let's play a game. Y'all play a game?
Let's do it.
Guess who?
Okay.
The running back edition.
All right.
14 carries, 44 yards, 3.2 yards a game. Carry. Who am I?
14 carries, 44 yards.
Christian McCaffrey.
Christian McCaffrey in a loss. Shout out to Christian McCaffrey.
Yeah.
All right. Who am I?
Okay.
10 carries, 32 yards, 3.2 yards a carry. And another loss.
That's tough.
Give us a conference. Oh, Ezekiel Elliott.
No. In a loss?
AFC Conference.
Sonny Michel. Nah, I ain't Sonny Michel. No.
Le'Veon Bell.
Le'Veon Bell.
Le'Veon Bell. All right. Last one.
Last one.
9 carries, 29 yards. 1 touchdown, 2.2 yards a carry.
Touchdown.
Which conference?
Fantasy wise.
NFC.
Alvin Kamara. Todd Gurley.
You're done.
Dalvin Cook.
Dalvin Cook.
Yeah,
There we
right
go.
before he got hurt.
There it is.
For sure. That was fun, Weedy.
There it is.
Yeah,
Switching it up.
It was a pretty simple week. Lamar Jackson had another good game, so I didn't want
Sure.
to beat a dead horse.
Can't beat it. Just beat it.
Okay. All right. Let's move on to week 14. Coming up on their playoffs
Uh-oh.
of the FSP Fantasy Football League. Let's get it rolling. This week we got. Okay. This week we have Show Me Them TDs. One time for DP. Finishing up the season right now. Against You Got Mossed. Shout out to Shane. Getting ready for the playoffs. This is just, a spirited game here.
Okay.
Nothing, no playoff implications. Shane's position is pretty much locked. He's either second or third.
Okay.
Possibly first if he wins. And Shane's projected to win. Oh, no. Take it back. Show Me Them TDs is projected to win.
Uh-oh.
Shout out to him.
Okay.
Vandalay International versus last year, 2 years straight. Last year, 2 years straight, jumped out on them last night. Winners of 1 straight, 9-4. Also, playoff positions pretty much locked in. Can be anywhere from first to third. And Vandalay International, just playing for spirit.
Okay.
It's all right. Winston's eye exam. Myself versus I'm not saying that name.
Oh man.
I'm not saying that. Not saying that name. Shout out to Chaz. at 10-3, I would have to beat him for them fall out of first place. He's pretty much locked in first place right now. I'm playing for the Spirit. Mathematically, still got a shot, but a lot has to go my way.
Shit, Jill.
Nah, for real. A lot has to go my way. I'm gonna tell you why.
Oh God.
I'm gonna show you. So shout out to Killer Cam versus the Diplomats versus the Squeakers. That is the Earthworm. Not the Earthworm. The Glowworm game.
It's the glowworm game, really?
Yeah.
Ooh,
Yeah.
I gotta talk to Cam about that.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Gummy worm game.
Gummy Worm game. Excuse me.
Glowworm game.
Cam is projected to win.
Mhm.
But right now, they're playing for not to be in last place.
Wow.
Shout out to Spike Lou. And here's where I said mathematically it still can happen. If Spike Lou loses,
Let's hear it.
if Spike Lou loses, everybody comes back into play. And shout out to Now Watch God, who jumped out on him with a great Thursday evening with his players and is projected to win that game. All hell breaks loose if Sean Watch wins that game.
Wow.
Yeah.
Call himself the spoiler.
He
Shout out to
did
Sean
call himself the
Watts.
spoiler.
Yeah.
And shout out to Weezy. Playing for Spirit right now.
I'm not mathematically.
No, you're done.
I'm mathematically eliminated.
You're done.
No way.
You're done.
Well, your math gets you mathematically.
You're 5-8.
Okay.
You're done.
All right. You are too.
Yeah, I know. I just said mathematically it's not over with till this week, but I've still got a shot.
Okay.
And shout out to Urban Meyer's faulty memory still playing for something because if he wins, and again, like I said, Spike Lou loses, mathematically things can still go his way. So that's your Week 14 FSP Fantasy Football update. Again, only 4 teams make the playoffs.
Unless mathematically
Oh my
something
God.
happens.
All right.
No, it's 4 teams.
You want to talk about beating a dead horse?
Man, it's tough.
That thing dead. For sure.
Oh.
Let's keep it to football,
Yeah,
college football. The NCAA Power 5 Conference Championship weekend. It's conference champion. It's championship week, dog.
Yay.
I'm excited about it. My Gators are not in it. Jeff's Knowles are not in it.
No.
Weezy's Commodores are not in it. So
Mm-mm.
feel good by saying this, that we'll start off with the Pac-12. Now, Oregon is playing Utah Friday, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
Nice.
Where you guys got winning this and why?
Well, I got to stick with my pick. I had Oregon.
Okay.
I had Oregon making the playoffs, but
Yeah.
got that upset. So I still got Oregon beating Utah.
I think this is the first piece in the weekend's college football playoff puzzle.
Mhm.
It's pretty simple. If Oregon wins, it's going to the Rose Bowl, and Utah might be bounced out of the New Year's Six Bowl altogether. Utah's looking apart. They got a good quarterback. It's completing 75% of his passes. I think Utah will pull this out, man, with Tyler Huntley at quarterback. Defense playing pretty well. I think Utah wins 24-17.
I think Utah win simply because I think Oregon's going to turn the ball over maybe 2 or 3 times that game.
Okay.
So I got Utah winning that game.
Respect that.
Sure. Let's move right along to the Big 12 championship game. Number 7, Baylor plays number 6, Oklahoma, Saturday, 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Who you guys got winning and why?
It's a rematch, right?
It is a rematch for sure. First game, CD Lamb did not play.
Yeah.
Mm.
I got Oklahoma.
Mm-hmm.
Oklahoma.
Yeah. This is a must win for Oklahoma.
Definitely.
And they got to look dominant
Yeah.
in doing so with this win. And
I don't think that's going to happen.
Yeah, I think it'll be dominant.
Okay.
I think so. With CD coming back, I think Baylor would have to play a perfect game. For them.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
I got Oklahoma too, man.
Yeah.
I'm a Jalen Hurts fan.
A lot of points.
Yeah.
A lot of points.
Yeah, no, for sure. Oklahoma's 9-point favorite. So
Yeah.
so much riding
A lot.
on this game,
Yeah.
man. I think Oklahoma will win by 14.
Mm.
Yeah, for sure.
I can see that.
Okay.
Moving on to the SEC championship, which we should be playing in. The number 4 Georgia Bulldogs playing number 2 LSU. Yeah, we only lost to Georgia. Our 2 losses this year are to 2 teams that are going to be in deep. We lost to Georgia and we lost to LSU. Anyway, we lost to these guys. They play Saturday, 4 p.m.
Yeah.
Now LSU holds a 17-13 edge over Georgia, including 6-5 when they are meeting as ranked teams.
Okay. I got LSU by 14.
No.
Yeah.
LSU's playing well. Playing out of this world, actually.
Yeah.
Ordron's, I think, 1-0 against Kirby Smart. So.
Mhm.
SEC West has won 9 of the last 10 SEC championship games, y'all.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Sure. I got LSU winning, for sure.
Yeah. I just don't think Georgia's going to be able to score with LSU.
That's why I says
Now, LSU defense is not going to be able to stop them
Yeah.
completely, but
Don't sleep on Georgia's defense.
Georgia's
Georgia
defense top notch.
Yeah, top 2 defense in the entire
Yeah, but-
college football.
yeah, so was Florida, so was Auburn, and LSU just scored. So was Alabama.
Yeah, LSU has no defense, though.
But what I think is Georgia's going to have to play perfect, like we said, like Baylor, to play perfect football out of character football because Georgia does turn the ball over a little bit to beat LSU. And I think that mistake's going to happen. And then LSU's going to be able to get a 2-score lead.
Jake Fromm has not been playing up to par.
Trash.
Exactly.
He had 2 good games.
Yeah.
2 good games. Yeah. One against us, and he played good against us. And then there was another game late when they played against who? He played good against him. Now, he had a really good game late in the season, though. I think it was against who did they beat late? Anyway, he had 2 good games, though. Yeah. And Auburn. It was Auburn. It was against Auburn. Yeah, it was against Auburn. Yeah, for sure. But, yeah, I don't believe in him. Let's move right along to the ACC Championship. Number 23, Virginia, plays number 3, Clemson, Saturday at 7:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Clemson has won the last 4 ACC championship games by averages 20.5 points per game. Is there any chance Virginia wins this game?
Shout out to Virginia for getting here.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah, they played well. They they played their schedule and they surprised a lot of people getting to this game.
Yep.
But it goes to 5 and 20 plus.
Yeah, I'm sure. I think Clemson was just 41-17.
Yeah,
like that.
Yeah, they are rolling right now.
Clemson trying to figure out a way to make themselves number 1, and they have to win this game with no hiccups.
Yeah,
I think
they are rolling.
They're rolling. Man, Trevor Lawrence is playing out his mind. It's a good squad right now.
Yeah,
sure. You got Clemson winning this
in a blowout.
Yep. And last but not least, Weezy. Jeff, in our last show, had a lot to say about the Big Ten. Said it was only 5 teams, and it's 5 teams in the top 25 in the Big Ten for sure. 6 total. So Ohio State, number 1 seed, playing Wisconsin, number 8 seed, Saturday at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Ohio State leads an all-time series 60-18. The Buckeyes have won the last 7 meetings, including the Big Ten Championship in 2014 and 2017. Is there a chance for the Badgers in this game?
Yeah.
There's a chance in hell.
The reason why I think it's a chance.
Okay.
Because Ohio State can lose and still make the playoffs.
Yeah, they still. Yeah.
They can lose and still make the playoffs.
He'll be 4 seed, but
they'll be a 4 seed most definitely. But they can literally lose this game and still make it.
I don't think it's a chance for them.
Yeah, I think the way that Justin Fields is playing right now, it's going to be too much. Yeah. J.K. Dobbins is playing great. Yeah, they got a good team, man. Yeah. They already beat this team once, so they know the formula. It'll be easy work 40-21 in this game.
I hope you're right.
Athletes.
Yeah.
Just they just got a better team.
For the sake of Oklahoma making the playoffs, I hope you're right.
Me too.
I really want Oklahoma to make the playoffs.
Me too.
Just for their redemption.
And they'll make it anyway.
Yeah, redemption.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. Redemption. Keep this move to the NFL, guys. Right. Oh, boy. Arizona Cardinals defensive back Josh Shaw. Y'all remember Josh Shaw?
That's one of Weezy's boys.
Remember he jumped out the window to save his sister from drowning? That wasn't his sister drowning? And... turned out being he was at his girl house.
It was domestic.
It was domestic.
It was domestic.
Remember that?
Yeah.
So Josh Shaw's back in the news. On November 29th, he was suspended from the NFL indefinitely for betting on league games on multiple occasions, according to the NFL. Shaw has been on injury reserve all year since August. Hasn't played a game, so he had a lot of free time, just out here wilding.
Clearly,
yeah. He had a 3-team parlay. Weezy knows all about that. He didn't win, though. Good for him. Right. He didn't win anything. So I guess my question to you guys is, number 1, Josh Shaw needs to just learn how to chill. Like, she's got to chill. Do we think he was doing anything other than, betting on games, which is illegal, of course, against his contract?
Right.
But was he doing anything illegal as far as trying to throw any games or trying to?
No, I mean, there's nothing he could do. He was an injury reserve player. He was in Vegas having a good time.
Yeah.
And said, I'm going to bet with my team. Didn't think about it. Did it. And he's betting on the second half. 3 Week 10 games, including the Tampa Bay Bucks, who were leading the Cardinals 17-13 at halftime. The Bucks were 1-point favorite in the second half. They failed to cover against the Cardinals 30-27. So this dude is just an idiot because he went to the casino and they asked him, "Hey, what's your asked you your occupation? Your profession?
Yeah.
Your profession, right?" He said, "I'm an NFL player." Come on, man.
He put it on
the ticket.
Yeah.
You idiot. Come on, man.
Josh Shaw, man.
Like Jeff said, this isn't his first time doing anything stupid. He jumped out the balcony to avoid the police. Yeah. It was a domestic. Yeah. This ain't the last time that this will happen. This is not the first time this happened. Yeah. It won't be the last for sure, man. It's just, I don't know. You get bored. You're in Vegas with the homies. You're like, you know what, man? I'm going to bet on this game. Yeah. You're not really actually thinking what the hell you're doing. Yeah. You're just seeing people betting on games. Yeah. You just
Caught up in
apart.
the endorphins.
Exactly.
Yeah, they're pumping the energy
Drunk.
into the room.
Yeah,
Yeah,
for sure.
definitely probably drunk.
Definitely was drunk. Come on, Josh. You easily could have got that yellow bottle.
Yeah, no. We might need to get him. Might need to
for
get
sure.
another one. Yeah, for real.
Next time.
Yeah,
It just wasn't smart, man. And you lost too, so
Yeah, and you lost.
lost the 3-team parlay.
you lost a bit. Bet on your
A
team. They lost.
low
and you
5-figure
lost.
bet. A low
Yeah, for
5-figure
sure.
bet. And he lost.
Come on, man. It's just stupid. It's just not well thought out, for sure. All right, before we start with halftime, let's talk sportscasters.
Okay.
Now, the world of sports commentary has its perks, Jeff.
Let's talk
From
about
interviewing the biggest names on the field to sharing your opinions for millions to hear at the risk of pushback, but the analysts are handsomely paid for all of this work. ESPN made Stephen A. Smith the highest paid sportscaster with $8 million a year. Bob Costas makes $7 million. He just surpassed Mike Greenberg, $6.5 million. Skip Bayless makes $6.5 million as well. Colin Cowherd, $6 million. Joe Buck, $6 million. Al Michaels, $6 million.
Woo!
So you can tell they were like, "Oh, I want to make just as much as X is making, and I can't be below that. So put me right where they're at."
I think Al Michaels was the line.
Al Michaels clearly was the line for sure. Stephen A. Smith worth $8 million a year.
Stephen A. is working for that $8 million. They got him doing UFC fights, man, boxing, basketball.
Soon he's going to be on Telemundo doing ESPN Deportes. They're going to put him on ESPN.
Yeah, he's working for that 8.
He's getting that 8.
I think Al Michaels probably does the least.
Yeah,
I don't know, man. Joe Buck does a lot too, though.
Joe Buck does World Series.
Al Michaels.
Al Michaels does Sunday night.
Yeah.
Costas does a lot too.
Costas does a lot.
Yeah, with the Olympics.
Greeny only does the morning shit.
Yeah, but that's a high rated show though.
It is high rated.
Yeah, he brings in a lot for that.
Skip does a lot too.
Skip does a lot.
Yeah, Cowherd does a lot. So
shout out to Cowherd.
You hate Cowherd.
Hey, I just like seeing Cowherd have to interview. He had to interview CM Punk. That was just great for me.
That was good.
Yeah, just a lot.
I just like when Stephen A. Smith comes out and says, for the Jay-Z's and LeBrons and Shaqs, I don't consider them to be the American dream. I consider myself the American dream because you got 1 in a billion shot to be LeBron James, Shaq, Michael Jordan. Yeah. You go to school, work hard, you can always be Stephen A. Smith. So he gives somebody that's looking to do something a chance. You don't necessarily, you're a 1%er if you're as good as LeBron James. You're a 1% if you're good as Shaq. Shaq just don't walk through.
No.
He's the most massive human being I've ever seen in my life.
Right.
Yeah, that doesn't happen. But people look just like Stephen A. Smith. So
that's something we can strive for.
Oh, for
really
sure. Everybody. Even if you're doing a podcast, even if you're, practicing, doing a YouTube channel, whatever the case may be, you can be Stephen A. Smith, man. But $8 million is a lot. But they are using, they
get their money back on Stephen A.
That's why he's like, I need a raise. He got it. He deserved it, though, for sure. I would say he's the biggest name in sports talk realm.
Right now.
Who's bigger than Stephen A. Smith?
No, it's Stephen A.
It's
him and Skip.
Him and Skip.
Skip Rio might be crazy though.
Yeah, but just think about it.
Because
those two were on the same team.
But remember, Skip set the bar. Skip set the bar because he left ESPN to go get the bag from.
He got to re-up next year. He might be 8.5. Nah, they can't pay him. Nah,
not now.
As much as he done,
because he gonna need a 9-piece.
He gonna at least need a 9-piece. No biscuit. a little 5 was straight.
You remember one time everybody hated Stephen A?
People still hate him.
Nah,
they call him Screaming A. Smith.
Yeah.
They hate him.
But he gets a reaction. He gets a reaction. That's what it's about.
Sure.
Turns the needle.
Yeah, change the channel for sure. Are you guys ready to get started the second half?
Let's do it.
Let's go.
The second half is underway.
Second half. Ask FSP Volume 1. It's a Jeff production.
Oh, my God.
I am J.O.
It's your boy Big Jeff.
I'm Weezy. What it do?
Cameraman. What's up? All this week, FSP took questions from you, our loyal FSP listeners. And we asked the listeners to DM questions for each of the FSP members. And we promised to answer them live on the show this week. And what are we doing? We are doing it, man. Mm-hmm. Now, we had to shove out between a million different questions. That answer was a bunch.
A lot.
It's a bunch, man. Yeah. And it was tough to do, but we came up with a round number. We're going to answer most of those questions here today. Let's kick it off with our first one. This is from @Toasty747 on Instagram.
All right.
All right. If you had intro music to come out to on the show, what would it be?
Whew. Go ahead, Weezy.
Oh, if I had intro music, it'd probably be Drake.
Drake what though?
Anything Drake, man.
Anything Drake.
Anything.
Pick one though.
God's Plan.
God's Plan. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
God's Plan.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. Okay.
What about you, Jeff?
Into the Sandman, Metallica.
Mariano Rivera.
Yeah,
for sure.
Yeah.
Mine would be, even though, man, it's kind of lost its luster now that Hulk Hogan's
Real American.
yeah, nah,
Out
a
here,
Voodoo Child.
Woo, that's a good one.
Coming out the Voodoo Child.
That's a
I don't know what that is.
Yeah, it's all right.
Yeah,
It's all right.
yeah, you know what I'm saying? For sure. Next question. This is from This is from Outhouse8 on Twitter.
Okay.
Shout the house.
Outhouse for sure. He asks, which sport athlete has the best chance of playing another sport at a high level? Basketball, baseball, hockey, football, or soccer?
Oh, this is easy. LeBron James. Well, I'm up tight end. He's a Hall of Famer.
But but not just LeBron James, any person. So we're talking about Aaron Baines. Can Aaron Baines play football? Probably not. But on an average, I think basketball players can do everything. Like have you ever watched a football player play basketball?
It gets rough.
Oh, it's like a bullet in China.
Range of motion because you're so strong.
Oh man,
You got the quick twitch muscles
yeah,
and things like
sure.
that.
You have to be
So
really skilled to play basketball. It
Yeah.
is really an exercise in futility, dog. It's a really, really tough sport to play. Every other athlete looks absolutely insane playing basketball. It's tough playing baseball.
Very
I think
tough.
baseball would be the hardest to play. of all
Hardest
the-
transition
Oh
to do,
yeah,
yeah.
for sure. But basketball players can do I think they can do the most.
I think Westbrook could be a heck of a scat back.
Yeah.
Like a quick back.
Ooh,
Yeah.
he's too tall. What about
Well, he's only
he's 6'3"?
Yeah.
What about a slot receiver or something like
Yeah,
that?
okay,
You
yeah.
gotta think about that.
It could be. You're
Like
right.
Evan's 6'3", 6'4".
Yeah. Russ could be. Russ could be.
Russ can make you miss in open space.
That's why I said.
Yeah,
that's why I
that's what
said.
I'm saying.
Back out the
Now
backfield.
Nate Robinson for sure.
Definitely
Yeah,
Nate
for
Robinson.
sure. So that's what I'm saying. Yeah,
Yeah.
basketball players.
The question is,
That's always another question.
the question
Proceed,
is,
brother.
what athlete can only play their sport? Never play anything else.
Baseball players, all baseball players.
Give me a player.
Look at CC Sabathia.
I think. Baseball players because that's
tough.
just because that's
Or quarterbacks.
Give me-
quarterback. Well,
What's some basketball players that can't play anything else? Give me
I
John
don't know.
Wall. John Wall can play nothing else.
I ain't gonna lie, John Wall. They showed John Wall throwing a
Yeah,
baseball.
John Wall
boy,
can't play nothing else.
It was rough. For sure. Let's move on to the next question. This is from @CKDO Walt on Instagram.
Shout out to CKDO Wall.
Sure.
CKDO.
You got
period.
spicy.
Okay.
Put in order 1 through 4 of the fastest people run the 40-yard dash on the podcast.
Yeah.
Spicy.
Yes.
That's easy.
Oh, give it to him.
You said the order from first to
Yeah,
worst.
so number 1 would be probably the cameraman. He's probably the fastest.
Are we counting lock in this?
Yeah.
Okay. Is it 1 through 4?
Yeah, but I'm adding the cameraman.
Okay, you adding so 1 through
Yeah,
5.
He probably the fastest. Listen. He's not the most skilled out of the podcast people, but he is probably the fastest. Wouldn't you say? He might be the fastest. I don't know. It's between me and him for sure. That ain't no question. That ain't no question. Come on, man.
I got lock.
Lock's fast. Not lock. No.
I got lock. I got lock
No,
at 2.
lock. No. That's what I'm trying
At
to tell you.
2? I got lock at 2.
Who's a 3?
I got the cameraman at 3.
Oh, you got me in 1.
Yeah.
For sure. That's what I'm saying. Bro, I'm telling you, I'm out of here. I'm
He's
telling you.
not out of
Lock
here.
is faster than you.
No, he's not. I hate to hit you by Lock in it because I'm gonna have to get how to Lock ain't faster than me.
Weezy, you're slow, bro.
It don't. I
You
don't care
ran.
what you talking
Okay,
about?
hold on. What was your 40 time this
You
time?
ran a 5 flat.
That was 3 years ago, man.
You were 20 pounds lighter.
Dude, Lock is not faster than me.
Lock is faster than you. Way faster than you.
No,
You
he's
don't-
not. He
you
got
won't never
pop
see-
arms, dude. He's not faster than me, dog.
That's the only thing that's gonna hurt lock.
Yeah, he got pop
the range of
arms.
motion. Right?
But yeah,
my
for sure,
boy, my boy is like this.
Ooh.
So let's answer the question. Here we go. 1 through 4.
Give me J 1.
Yeah, for sure.
Give me cameraman 2.
Yeah.
Give me lock 3.
for sure. You're 4.
You're 4.
Yeah. And Jeff is O-line.
I'm like.
O-linemen, they run.
Now, here's my
flat.
thing though.
Yeah.
I ran a 5.2 in my day.
I said that's ridiculous. You
I
know
ran a
what I'm saying?
5.2.
See, I'm telling you.
Let's just do this. Let's
Nobody,
just do it.
no.
That's why
let's
I
move
called.
right
Yeah,
along.
not right now.
What the hell?
Heck no.
Come on, man. Let's move right along.
I don't even want to tell you.
Right.
We get the Sean production reading those chiropractors.
Definitely. You'll be done. Yeah, for sure. Moving on to @Caleb_Medioroso.
Shout out to Caleb.
on IG.
Okay.
What's the best concert that you've attended in your life?
Dang.
It's tough, right? I'll go first because I already know mine.
Okay.
It's Watch the Throne in Atlanta.
You in Atlanta?
Yeah.
Ah, you lucky.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah, you saw that in Atlanta. That's rough.
It's tough.
That was all right.
You know what? It wasn't merch. I didn't get merch from that.
Yeah,
That was no merch.
though.
Yeah, that was an experience. I wish, but they didn't even have merch.
The merch wasn't popping like that.
Exactly.
Yeah.
100%.
That's experience right there.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go Jay-Z here at
Vanderbilt.
Vanderbilt.
Yeah, that was a good.
That
one.
was a good one.
It was a countdown.
Yeah.
He came out.
very late.
Man.
Came out very late. Got introduced to J. Cole and Wale that day. Yeah.
For sure, they were the opening acts.
Yeah, they were.
For sure, that was a good one.
Yeah. That was 10 years ago.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, that's
Easy
crazy.
call.
Yeah. Wow. Tossing out all the crap he's doing right now.
Mhm.
The Pablo tour with Kanye.
It's tough. Man.
I've never been in a building and I thought a building's going to collapse.
That was an
crazy.
experience, dog.
That was crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
People were actually in the mosh pit down there.
Yeah, so
You got to be a different human being to do that.
yeah, nah, for real. Like
Most
you was
definitely.
literally in the mosh pit just having a good time. Like, nah, I
Most
can't do
definitely.
that.
So what's the worst question? I mean, what's the worst concert?
Oh my god.
Gotta be something at TSU, huh?
I ain't gonna do that. Let's move right along.
I about to say I can if Fresh Montana here. Man, that was a bad show. It was 12 people there.
Ooh,
Yeah.
damn, man.
Yeah.
Let's move right along to the next question.
It was new French though.
It was new French,
Yeah,
new French.
he wasn't really popular yet, but whew, man, my bad.
Move right along to the next question. This is from @Zoe_pilot on Twitter. If you're an NFL GM and you can pick one player to start your team with for this year, one on offense and one on defense, not named Aaron Donald, Khalil Mack,
Oh my goodness.
who are you taking? We'll start with the offense. I'll go with Saquon Barkley. That's what I'm taking.
Starting today.
Today.
I gotta keep it with my guy, Lamar Jackson.
You going LJ?
Yeah.
I want to go Kyler Murray real bad, but
Yeah.
That's a solid pick.
It's solid pick. That's who you want to go with?
He's looked good this year.
Sure.
Kyler Murray.
Sure. What about defense?
It's my man on the Colts.
Darius Leonard.
Darius Leonard.
Sure.
Yeah.
Sure. Who you got with? I'll go. I'll take Luke Kuechly right now. For sure. Give me Luke.
Really?
Yeah.
Consistency.
Thank God.
Yes, just
Oh my God.
plug him in right there. Yeah,
100
yeah. And
tackles.
build around that. Yeah,
100
I'm not mad at that.
For sure.
I'm gonna go Derwin James.
Derwin James. I
December.
like that.
December.
I like that. That ain't got nothing to do with
I
it.
got a lot to do
He
with
ain't
it.
played there in 3 years.
Yeah,
dog.
still, you bet your ass what he gonna say.
Man. Let's move right along to the next question. This is from @Kendall_SW on IG. Weezy's brother.
Yeah.
Shout out to Kendall for sure. Whose career looks more substantial? That's the word Kendall would use for sure. And looks to have the most longevity. Dak Prescott, Patrick Mahomes, or Lamar Jackson?
That's a good question.
Nah, Pat Mahomes.
I'm going Pat as well. Until Justin Fields gets drafted. And I'm going with Justin Fields.
Pat Mahomes. Pat Mahomes. We ain't never seen Pat Mahomes before.
Yeah, you didn't believe in, but the film has came out on Pat Mahomes and he's looking regular. He's looking regular.
He's looking healthy.
Yeah, he's
Now he wasn't healthy. Now he was.
Listen, that's what I'm saying.
Check him out now, Jay.
No, I get it.
didn't watch
But
him
what I'm
last
saying is,
Right.
shit. What I'm saying is, he's been healthy the last 2 weeks. He wasn't looking like that the week before that.
Who does he
Film.
have?
Film.
Come on, Jay.
Jay.
Now,
Where you watch
I
football?
literally
man,
picked Pat Mahomes.
But what I'm saying is,
Yeah.
that
But you
MVP,
just shitted on him at the same
But
time.
I'm telling you,
the MVP year will never happen. I'm understanding that.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, come on. That was,
Weezy said something we never seen before. We've seen somebody throw that many touchdowns.
Not-
what I'm saying
yeah.
is,
50. Who was he throw 50?
here's what I'm saying.
thank you.
The way he throws, the way the
for sure.
the throws
The
he
way.
can make.
Yeah, for sure.
We haven't. That's what he's saying. We haven't.
And I
seen
get that. What I'm saying is film. It's all about the film.
And he's the weapon. He makes them win those games.
The way you watch football is crazy.
Yeah. The next question is from _Fletcher, Russi, RUETCSH. I'm sorry if I mispronounced that, dude. _ on IG. If you had to,
Shout out to Fletcher.
shout out to Fletcher. If you had to restart school, where would you pick and why?
I would have went to Memphis.
I went to Memphis, straight
Yeah, I
up.
went to Memphis.
Okay.
Yeah.
I would have did two things. I would have did my first 2 years at TSU and finished it up at the University of Florida, for sure.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I went to USC
Mm-hmm.
in grad school, TSU.
Okay. Did the right way, for sure.
Hey, that's like
Yeah, for sure.
I had to show some love.
Yeah, for sure.
Ain't no wrong with
Let's move right along to the next question.
Shout out to Memphis.
This is from @Nike Noble on Instagram. What is the worst moment in sports that you can remember?
Oh, there are no flags on the field.
Mm.
The Music City Miracle.
Nah, man,
that
it's
was
tough. Mm.
that is
Yeah.
And it still hurts.
Yes, yeah, for sure.
Yeah,
It stay strong.
It's still
strong.
tough. Like
Stay
it was a
strong.
4 pass.
Yeah, definitely wasn't a 4.
Yeah, it was definitely a 4
It
pass.
was close. It was really close.
It wasn't a 4 pass.
What you got?
That was easy for me. J.R. Smith, man. He cost
Well,
us
you
the
a big
championship.
man. Yeah, you broke a TV, didn't you?
Yeah, he cost a championship.
No, it cost you a game.
Yeah, but
Yeah, it cost the game.
that was game one.
That's
though.
all you would have won.
That's it.
That's the one. Nothing else.
People don't. That's a big deal, dog.
Yes, it was-
Game one's
yeah.
a big deal, but yeah,
Yeah, you
Game
would've
one on the road.
it wasn't a championship. It was a game.
It cost you a
Game one on the road.
You would-
Allen Iverson and his Philadelphia 76ers won game one.
They had to win that game because the Lakers hadn't played in a damn
Sure.
month.
Yeah,
So it was
for
like a
sure.
month
Yeah,
or something
for
because
sure.
y'all beat everybody, right?
Yeah.
It was like
Crazy.
sweeps. They lost the game.
My worst moment in sports was watching Kobe tear his Achilles
Ooh.
because I knew his career wouldn't be the same after that, and it wasn't. He was killing that year. They had a real chance to make some real noise, and that was the end of it. He was killing. He was averaging 31.
He was killing. I don't know about making real noise.
Nah, he was in his bag.
He was balling.
Yeah, for sure. That's what I'm talking
He was
about.
balling.
It was never the
I
same
don't think the
after
team was going to.
Let's move on to at Jimbo3GS on Instagram. Which wrestling move would be your finishing move?
The GTS. Go to sleep.
Go to sleep.
Who is that?
CM Punk.
CM Punk.
Yep. Mine would be. You go Weezy because you probably gonna pick the one in mine. What you gonna pick?
Can I go two?
Okay.
Yeah, go ahead.
I'm gonna go with the diamond cutter for one,
Diamond Cutter's tough.
Yeah.
Bang.
Yeah.
and I gotta go with the sharpshooter.
Sharpshooter. I was gonna go sharpshooter. I was the perfect plex, man.
Ah. Yes,
Perfect
no.
plex. Or the razor's edge.
That's like it actually hurt.
Yeah, no, for sure.
Like-
The razor's edge is tough.
Yeah.
Most definitely.
Not mad at that.
Moving on to the next one. This is from at MDDOWDL on Twitter.
Shout out to him.
What part of a movie completely scarred you as a child? I'll go first since you guys.
I know mine.
I know mine for sure. It wasn't a movie; it was an actual music video. It was Thriller.
Those are
Michael
scarred
Jackson.
you as a child.
Scared the hell out of me.
Okay.
That's the reason I never really got with Mike because I just didn't like Thriller. And my brother and cousins tied me up and made me watch.
Oh, they slow
Thriller, too.
down.
So it was more of a torture thing.
Okay.
For sure.
All right.
Yeah. Deep rooted.
So okay. So is it a movie that scared me or scarred me?
A little bit of
It's
both
two
right in the
different
middle.
ones.
Scarred. Let's go with Scarred though. Because I was scarred from Michael Jackson.
As a child, watching Menace to Society, watching Kane get shot, scarred me for life.
Ooh.
Scarred me for life.
That's tough.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
That
Kane, yeah,
yeah,
Kane
Kane was
went
my
out.
guy.
Dang,
Kane
Kane.
was my guy.
Dang, Kane.
That scarred me.
Shout out to Kane.
Mm.
About you, Weezy?
It scared me. Child's play. Chucky scared the shit out of me.
Yeah, for sure.
To this day.
To this day, you still don't bang with Chucky.
Now with the lights off. No, we watch that with the lights off.
No, with the lights off.
Scared
Cut the lights on. Rico Love.
Really don't even want to watch it.
I respect
Yeah,
that.
for sure.
We don't even
For
want to
sure.
watch it.
Yeah.
I can dig that. I don't really still like watching Thriller. And I look at Mike. Like if I ever met Mike before
How
he
you think
passed
about
away,
Thriller?
I think Mike would have just came.
What if we did
Yeah,
that?
it wasn't even that. It was when he was walking away and he turned
Turning back, turning around. That was rough.
Did,
I ain't mad at
that
that.
was rough. That was rough for
Yeah.
sure. Let's move right along to at Broderick3383 on Instagram. What is a controversial opinion that you have about something? I know mine for sure. Stevie Wonder can see it all.
Yeah, he ain't
It
blind.
ain't no, he's not
Stevie ain't
blind at
blind.
all. For sure. Maybe nearsighted, maybe farsighted. He ain't blind though.
He sees something. Stevie
Oh,
definitely
yeah.
sees
I
something.
got 10 stories of people telling me that they've had conversations with Stevie Wonder,
Yeah.
and he definitely ain't blind.
Yeah.
He basically is the first scammer in hip hop history, not hip hop history, in music history. Talented, though.
Yeah.
Talented.
Very
But he's
talented.
basically just music soul child with talent. You see what I'm saying? What y'all got?
The Walking Dead, the zombie apocalypse
Okay.
is gonna happen.
Damn. I hope not.
Damn.
Yeah, that's my
I hate to
opinion.
have to go there
That's
shooting,
gonna happen.
fighting zombies and
Yeah, I'm
shit.
trying to
Where we get that idea from?
somewhere.
Exactly.
Here we go. What you got, Will?
Controversial. Mine's weird, man.
Go ahead, man. We here, man. We
No,
all
we
family,
here.
dog.
Let's
We
go.
here.
It's
You know,
401k, man.
401k. 401k.
You heard my spit about it. It's weird, man.
Yeah, you don't like that. You don't
I
think
don't
it's
I don't-
you want your money.
Want my money, man. I don't think it's fair. They take all my money out of my check and I can't get to it.
Yeah,
You
want
can
your money.
opt out of
Ah,
that.
that shit. There you go with that shit. You on that side.
I just said you can opt out of it.
What you mean?
Your company will give you a choice to opt out of. You don't have to put money in that if you don't want to.
That's what I'm controversial about. Let's
Yeah.
move on.
Okay, let's
Okay,
move
here
on.
we go.
Okay.
Let's move right along. The next question is from @Coach_Chapman on IG. If you were arrested with no explanation, what would your friends and family assume you did? Mine for sure is road rage. So,
Yeah, I can see you definitely
for
road
sure.
rage.
Very upset while I drive.
Yeah.
Ooh, I'm upset while I drive.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
So yeah,
I can see that.
sure. I had a wreck a couple of weeks back and didn't get out of the car. That lets you know where I'm at with it.
That's tough.
Probably me. Probably do something with gambling. I
Gambling.
lost a
Yeah.
bet or something.
Yeah.
Like that's something
I
nuts.
can see that. What about you, Jeff?
I don't want to say, man. I'm a changed man.
If you don't want to say it,
I'm a changed man, dog.
Changed man?
I don't want to say, man.
But your family would know.
Oh, yeah. Close friends would definitely have an assumption that something was going wrong.
I want to hear this off air.
I do.
Yeah, nah.
You ain't gonna say
Nah,
that?
let's say,
Even a lie.
yeah.
Let's just move on.
Yeah, but
Let's just
lie,
move
man.
on. Let's just move on
Keep
from
it
South
alive.
Nashville. Let's move on. The next question is from Train Wheels on Instagram. Which athlete do you think is the most overrated player or person of all time?
Dang.
Mm-hmm.
Overrated.
Yeah, for sure. I'll go on number one. I mean, Danica Patrick for sure. She's never won anything. Finished in the top 10 only 3 times in her entire career. Didn't do well when she moved on to Indy as well. So, just all hype.
Sharapova?
Maria Sharapova.
Maria Sharapova?
Yeah, she ran into Serena. It got ugly for her. Oh, yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
What you got, Weezy?
I'm so big on athletes. I can't think of this. They're just overrated.
Okay. I mean, you shit on Cam Newton weekly.
They'll just bring it up. They'll just bring it up. Cam Newton. What's wrong with Cam Newton?
Let's roll with Cam Newton. That's ridiculous.
Kevin Nash. Diesel from WWE.
He's a
cold,
wrestler,
though.
dog.
That's athlete.
athlete.
He's an athlete.
Yeah, for sure.
He get a lot of credit for stuff that I think it was more Shawn Michaels and more Razor Ramon.
For sure.
Him. So I would say Kevin Nash.
Kevin Nash.
Yeah.
So move on to the next question. This is from Joe Blow D Loverman on Twitter.
Shout out to Joe Blow.
That's a name right there.
For sure. What is something that is really popular right now, but in 5 years everyone will look back on and be embarrassed by? Sort of like big clothes, oversized clothes.
Mm-hmm.
It's a good question. Mine would be selfies. I think
Men take
people are going
selfies.
to look back and think, why in the hell was I holding the phone in my face and take a picture? For sure. So I can honestly say that I've never taken a selfie as a man.
Yeah.
And we have people that we know.
Men
Shout out to
take a
DP. I know he's listening.
Yeah.
He used to have an Instagram full of selfies.
Selfies?
Yeah, for sure. Let's see. Weezy is a selfie king. We have pictures of him.
Selfie king. Come
But not
on,
king,
dog.
but I mean, what are you, a selfie
I
jester?
took a selfie.
Yeah, selfie jester?
Just say that. He
Okay.
took a selfie before.
For sure. I just never take selfies.
It's some selfie takers in that Realville group chat.
Oh, man, you better
some-
know
it's
it.
some selfie
You better
takers.
damn believe it.
Woo!
Yes, sir.
Woo!
Real group chat.
Ooh, some selfie
Boy.
takers in there,
Shout out
boy.
to Joe Blow, the other man.
Yeah.
For sure. Yeah, they out there.
Yeah.
What about you, Joe?
Selfies is definitely one from men mostly.
Yeah. Stop.
Yeah.
Stop.
I might be on a limb on this one.
Oh, shit. Limb might be thin, Joe.
Yeah, the slacks going to the no socks to the loafers.
Okay. You don't like that?
I like it. I
Okay.
think we're overdoing it.
Okay. I can see that.
And I think we're going to look back on it and say that was a bad
That was a bad look. Yeah, for sure. I can dig that.
Yeah.
I think the tight pants.
Okay.
Yeah.
Tight pants
can
is
dig
rough
that.
right now.
Designer belts.
Belts. Those ain't never going nowhere, though, Joe.
Nah, those are going.
They're here to stay.
They here to stay.
Listen to me.
Not being like to put them out like belt shining, but
Yeah.
they're here. It's funny.
It's tough.
Let's move right along to the next one. From @GrayKYN on Twitter. What's your favorite viral moment of all time?
I got one more for the other one.
What's up, Jeff?
The clunky shoes. Clunky
thick
shoes.
shoes.
The thick shoes are definitely
Yeah,
going.
for sure.
We're gonna regret that whole wave. That whole wave. The Yeezys, the Balenci's, the all that. We're gonna look back on that with
All right.
frowny faces. Yeah.
From
My bad.
@GrayKYN on Twitter. What's your favorite viral moment of all time?
Of all time?
Mm-hmm.
Dang.
I'll go with this. Terry on the 4th of July. Back it up, Terry. Back up, Terry.
What
What
you
Terry?
Oh,
Terry. What you doing, Terry?
Oh man.
That's mine.
Thanksgiving just passed.
Mhm.
That beans, potatoes,
Oh,
that
that's
would
a
never
good
go
one.
anywhere.
Yeah,
With the
greens,
beat behind it, now they going. Yeah, that's
Yeah,
it.
that's it.
Or my man walking into the beauty salon with the
Oh,
perm, with
yeah.
the Webby play, or
Yeah,
whatever song was
yeah,
playing.
wipe me down.
I still don't know what's going on right there,
Yeah,
but
I
dang,
wanna
that's a
know.
good moment. That's
I
a good
wanna
moment.
Yeah,
I'm gonna go with that Terry moment.
yeah, Terry's tough.
Terry's-
Yeah.
oh, man.
Back up, Terry.
Back up,
Oh, no, what you doing,
Oh,
Terry? For sure.
Terry, you tripping?
Yeah, for sure. All right, we got 2 more left. This is from @CoachPenny1 on Instagram. Which player will go down as the best player in their respective sports in the next 5 years in each
Wow.
sport? NBA or the NFL?
Go down as in.
It's the best player. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
In the
Next 5 years?
Yeah. We'll go with NBA first. Let's do NBA.
Oh, we go first.
It don't matter.
Anthony Davis.
Anthony Davis.
Anthony Davis.
I'll say Luka Doncic. Sure. Be the best player in the league.
Anthony Davis in 5 years to be in his prime at 31. You a damn liar.
Luka be 25.
I'm gonna go Trey Young. Actually,
Okay.
That's a solid pick right there.
Now it's a solid
Solid
pick. What about the NFL, Weezy? Right back to you. NFL.
Patrick Mahomes.
Pat Mahomes. I got Justin Fields.
He's not even-
In the next 5 years?
In the next 5 years, he could be. Safe pick is Pat Mahomes.
I like Chase Young, too.
Or Chase Young, or Saquon Barkley.
I'll take one.
Saquon
Okay.
Barkley.
And the last question. This is from Sean D. Washington on IG. When are you guys dropping new merch? That was his question.
Funny you asked that, Sean.
Funny you asked that. Coming really soon,
Real
brother.
soon.
Like really,
Like
really
soon.
really soon.
Yeah.
Like probably next episode.
Yeah.
for sure.
Yeah.
Stay tuned. Stay tuned.
Yeah, stay tuned.
Stay tuned.
That's a
for
good
sure.
pod right
That's
there,
a good
Sean
pod.
Walsh.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I mean, that was a really great question. We're gonna do this again, man.
Yeah.
This is volume 1 of this.
Yeah.
Again, we couldn't get to everybody's questions. I apologize, but some were just like our questions of the week. We went left. Try to keep it. Yeah, nah, for sure. Nah, we appreciate everybody that sent in. So we also appreciate everybody that has already joined forces with us to donate a coat.
Oh,
for
yeah.
sure. We're doing
Great cause.
Edmondson Chapel Church, collabing with them to do the coat drive. Again, turn in those newer, gently worn winter coats. DM Weezy, cameraman, drop off those coats, and we'll do that as well for sure. We have until the 18th to do that, so pushing that really tough, man.
Yeah, let's get those coats out, man. It's for a
sure.
good cause, man.
For a
Our
good
first
cause.
annual coat drive. It's not gonna stop.
It can't stop.
Won't stop.
Ain't gonna stop.
Ain't gonna stop.
Rockefeller
Ain't gonna
Records.
stop. I ain't gonna stop. Oh, right
Yeah,
there.
yeah.
For sure. Yeah, for sure.
Happy birthday, Ho.
Yeah. Happy birthday. 50 of them
50 of them
things,
things.
dog. Should have been my best of the week. My boy turned to 50.
What's your favorite rapper?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
What's your favorite Jay-Z verse?
Ah, come on. We be out there.
Nah, ain't no way.
No, it's not. It's not. It's
Ain't
not.
no way.
It's not a question.
We be out
No,
there.
it's not a rock. It's not a rock question. Just give your favorite. What's your favorite Jay-Z verse?
We be out there.
It's not. It's not a rock question. I
Okay, for
promise.
sure. Let's,
Yeah, promise.
all right. Hobie Baby.
Oh, that's good. That's good.
Verse 2.
That's good rap.
That's good rap, right? That's high level rap.
That's good high level rap.
That's high level rap, for sure. Yeah.
Hobie's home.
Sure.
Over phone.
Speaking of winter coats, it's a little cold in here, ain't it, cameraman?
You need a blanket. You want me to bring you some of the blankets? You want me to bring you a jacket in from the cold drive? He's sleepy. You baby sleepy? Yes.
Yo, man, some yo. You do the same line for 5 weeks. There we go.
Fuck that up, didn't
You something. I don't know what.
And to answer the questions throughout the week in Full Sport Cast. Don't forget to comment. Give us a thumbs up or a thumbs down on the YouTube page, on the iTunes page. Please rate and subscribe. But more importantly, don't forget to tell a friend.
Tell a friend to remember the lines.
Oh my God.
Tell a friend.
Please remember your lines. Weezy.
Everything paid for, baby.
Jeff.
Camera's always on.
Damn right it is. The Revolution will be podcast. The cameraman, we are out.
Shoot it up. Life moves pretty fast. If you don't stop and look around once in a while, you could miss it.
Thank you for listening to the Full Sport Press podcast. To catch up on prior episodes, visit the SoundCloud page. And don't forget to tell a friend to tell a friend.